episode of Link Up with Michael Flix. I'm here with the R&B group Perfect. I'll let you guys introduce yourselves.
What's up? It's your boy Raymore here in the building.
Yo, Keiko number 66.
It's your boy Dru Jefe.
Woo! Torrion Official.
And together,
we're perfect.
Awesome. I'm really excited about this one, man. I've been following you guys on Instagram for a long time. Actually, met you at a San Diego Kings game, and I seen you performing downtown at Vibes about a year ago. So I kind of been tapped in a little bit, but like I said, I've been following y'all, tapping into what y'all been doing. Y'all dope, man. So I'm really excited about this interview.
Appreciate it.
Let's go ahead and start from the top. Is anyone local? Is anyone from here in San Diego?
I'm from San Diego.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
3 out of 4. So
okay.
Raymore, Torrion, me, and Keiko.
And I'm from Zone 3.
Okay, that's what's up.
California, Atlanta.
That's what's up. What part of San Diego are you guys from?
Me personally, bro, I grew up all over San Diego,
okay.
Bro. Southeast, East County, National City, East Dago, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just all around San Diego all the way. So
that's what's up.
Yeah, me, East Dago, East Lake, just everywhere. Just like he said, just everywhere, bro.
I feel it.
Yeah, same here, man. I lived a little bit everywhere, man.
I feel it. I asked because that's kind of similar to me. Like I lived in Southeast, I lived in Escondido, kind of all over San Diego. And up until like I saw you got like you two, how I met you guys and then saw y'all, I had like never seen any of y'all before. I'm like, oh, this dope talent been right here in San Diego, and I never seen these dudes before.
Yeah.
What brought you from Atlanta out to San Diego?
Oh man, to be honest, I think I was just moving around. You know, I'm an artist, so I like to search for art. You know what I'm saying? And I guess I found it in San Diego because I lived here for about 3.5 years. You know, I love San Diego. San Diego was like my second home. And I came out here, started doing the music, you know, got involved with a lot of the DJs. Shout out, I ain't gonna start shouting out DJs because I know so many, man. Shout out to all the great DJs in San Diego. And I plugged in with Chosen on the Beat. Shout out Chosen on the Beat, you know, and now we here, we perfect.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So let's talk about like how the group got formed. Because like I said, I think when I met you and you, I think you guys are both just solo artists at the time.
Correct.
So how did the group get formed? How did the collective come together?
It was actually Chosen idea. So
okay.
Chosen pretty much, I guess he told me the story that he was just walking one day, walking his dog, and he just got an idea of forming a group. And in his head, it was all of us. So he actually individually hit us up and wanted us to do a record together. That's how it started. So we all got in the studio and we did the record talk. And then from there, like it just gradually came together. But yeah, that's kind of how it started.
Another thing too is like me and Dru, we had been working with Chosen like before the group too. So that's kind of how he knew about us. He knew what we could do. Me and Chosen did a couple projects. We had a record on the radio, Down My Love, featuring Eric Bellinger. Did a couple promo runs, so we already had the relationship.
Okay.
So and Chosen had always kind of like wanted to do something like that. Mm-hmm. So you know, it was just finding the right people with the right fit. You know?
In my opinion, it's definitely a good fit, man. Like I said, I've listened to do you guys have a project out?
Not yet. We just got one single.
I thought so. I've listened to a few songs. I'm like, these dudes is dope, man. So it's definitely a good group coming together for sure. Yeah. Now let's get into how each of you individually got into music. I guess let's start down here. How did you start singing?
Man, I've been singing since I was a little kid, man.
Okay.
You know, grew up in church, you know, we used to sing in the church, and then like me and my brothers and my little sister, you know, we always like grew up singing because my mom used to sing and my dad wanted to be a rapper. So it's like we was kids, you know, I was the one that was supposed to play the guitar.
Okay.
My little brother was supposed to be the Michael Jackson of us all. You know, he could sing and dance and all that. And, you know, it just, like I said, it started with kids, man. My auntie put us on Michael Jackson, like watching all the movies when we was little kids and listening to all the music. So music is just something that I just been doing since I was a kid, man. I'm talking like 8, 9 years old. Just, it's bred it in me. All the talent shows in high school, I did them. Everybody knows me to this day. Oh, the guy that sings or the singing nigga, the dude that sings, like, you know, they know me as that guy. So
that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, for me, it was actually, I was managing artists. Like, I wasn't even an artist. I was actually managing 2 different artists from here. And it just didn't work out, you know what I mean? Just egos, men, you know what I mean? It just, you know how that go. And then actually one of the artists I was working with, he actually wanted me to get on one of his records. Because he heard me, like, doing other stuff. Like I just used to sing songs by myself or whatever, you know what I mean? And he heard it and he was like, I want to get you on this song. I got on that song, and after that, like it just stuck. I just felt like instead of doing the management, I wanted to be able to like control my own destiny. So that's kind of why like I decided to do it.
That's what's up. So you had no plans to
No, I didn't have no plans. I mean, when I was younger, I sang in the choir when I was like 10 through like 15, but that was like, I was a kid, you know what I mean? I didn't really, it wasn't nothing serious. But yeah, after that, I just said, I'm gonna do it, so.
That's what's up, bro. What about you, man? How'd you get into music?
To be honest, I got into music at a young age as well. But I stayed with music for the reason of its influence, you know? I feel like music is really a way to change the world. So that's what I've been trying to do, still trying to do, you know, trying to make that happen. And I'm just on a chase, you know? I'm like playing tag with the music.
When you say change the world, in what ways? What do you mean?
Well, everything is sound, you know? Like everything is frequency and vibration and everything. Every single thing. So when it comes to the influence of it, it's being used right now, you know, as a tool for a certain agenda. And I feel like it could be used for a totally different agenda. So I'm just trying to make that, I'm trying to craft that and create that into a possibility, you know, and then make it reality. So I feel like I got started with music just because I loved sound, you know, but I'm sticking with it because I want everybody else to realize how powerful it is.
That's dope. That's dope, bro. What about you? How did you get into music?
Man, my dad, man, he sings for fun, but he can actually sing. I'm a Hispanic dude out of the group, so my dad was listening to a lot of soulful music, man. You know, Spanish soulful music, English music. Yeah, I'm Hispanic, Mexican. I'm like, wait. But so you know, that's the first type of music that I was introduced to. You know, being who I am, my roots. But you know, I'm from here, so I was also listening to rap, 50 Cent. You know, some crazy rap shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just love music, but being around my dad, watching him sing, bred me into a singer too. I didn't know I could sing. I would try to sing and then try to sing Usher songs and just, you know, as a little kid, you know, you just do it for fun. Next thing you know, I'm getting older and girls think I could sing. So I'm like, oh damn, I guess I could sing. But I was really more into sports, man. Music was just a hobby for me.
What sports did you play?
I played soccer. I played football, box.
Okay.
And for me, eventually, you know, that's the route I wanted to take, but it didn't go that way. So 4 years ago, that's really when I started doing music. You know what I'm saying? But everybody knew me in high school as the guy that played sports. I could sing. You know what I mean? But my real passion was sports. But I did have that passion for music too, and that's why I'm doing it now. Cause it's like you got to do something that you love doing, and if you can find a way to help others by doing what you love, then you know, for me, it's the music. So that's what really got me into music, man. Just it was always there. I always sit on my crib. I had nothing to do. I'll sit on my computer and just sing YouTube covers when YouTube was really like started,
right.
You know, to pop. You know, YouTube covers and all that. And I sit there 3-4 hours, and now I'm doing music. Now I'm really doing it. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
Now everybody know you for singing.
It's dope that y'all stuck with it, because I mean, you know, in high school, like a lot of people do music, and for whatever reason, it kind of just falls away and they get into other things. And so when I see people like, or when I hear like people like you guys who are doing it at a young age and then stuck with it and then still doing it, I think that's dope. Because like I said, a lot of people end up like either figuring out they're not that good, or they lose the love, or whatever. They just end up going away from music. You know what I mean? So it's dope that y'all stick with it.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It gets discouraging. You know what I mean? Because for myself, I've been really like trying to pursue for the last like 10 years. It's like a career, you know. I've been on the job for 10 years and it's been ups, it's been downs, you know. Some days you feel like giving up, you know, especially when you don't feel like you're getting, you know, reaping what you know any benefits. And that's how it could be with this music sometimes. It's like you put so much into it and then you don't get what you want out of it. But it's just like with this game right here, it's like you really just got to go all in, even on them days when you're not receiving anything, and just keep going and keep going and keep going and just can't give up. You know what I mean? So that's just the game, bro.
That's
to be honest too, I think a lot of people have lost their childlike essence, you know, their sense of creativity, their imagination. So when these people go at something like this craft, because everybody knows, everybody who's ever been in the music industry or even dealt with any of the industry knows that it's a difficult job, and it's way more difficult And it is a job, you know, but people have lost their childlike essence, you know, to treat this as not a job. The reason I love music and I can keep going and just keep doing, because I'm experimenting all the time. All the time I'm trying to figure out something new. What sound could I implement in this track to make it really pop? What goes behind what that could make something stand out more, you know? And people don't do that anymore because everybody's worried about money, you know?
Very true.
That's true.
And that,
That's
like
right.
they say, money is the root of all evil, but, you know, some people have control over money. That's what everybody tends to forget. Money is nothing without our value that we put on this piece of paper. You know, so, and I've even heard a couple people say this, but like when you're working towards your goal, the focus isn't money. The focus is perfecting your craft. Money's gonna come. It's gonna follow. And everything else, the females, everything, it just follows.
I think another reason why I don't give up as well too is because I grew up in music and I feel like music is missing soul and passion. And one thing I can say about my music is I always stick to the script. I'm the one out the group, like I don't really like trying to do the trap rap and trap singing. I do it, but I like to kind of stay in my lane. But I grew up in a time where music, like Keiko was saying, Six was saying, like, you know, music it influences people. You are what you eat, you are what you listen to. You know what I mean? And a lot of this music nowadays is influencing people to do drugs, and that's why a lot of these rappers are dying young and they want to commit suicide because nobody's talking about passion and love and loving their families. Or even women nowadays, like the Mary J. Bliges and the Monicas, they was talking about going through it with their boyfriends, but it was more like empowerful, like, yeah girl, you could do this, we could do that. Like nowadays it's like, oh, I could do what you do, nigga, and I could be a hoe too. And it's like the generation is messed up. So what keeps me going is I want to bring that influence back to music, that power, that passion, that love. You know what I mean? I feel like people can't love in this world nowadays because the influence of music, the influence of what people are doing. You know what I mean? People are too young-minded. They're scared to be in love. Everybody's promoting a bunch of bullshit on the internet and through Instagram, and you know, so it's not really real no more. So I feel like that's honestly, and I feel like that's what we're gonna do. You know what I mean? Especially with this movement right here. You know?
That's what's up. That leads me right into what I was gonna ask next. See, I grew up when listening to R&B, and there was mad R&B groups, whether it was 112 or Boys to Men or all these groups you can name, and now there's really no like R&B groups, you know what I mean, on the male or female side. There's a couple, but not really that anybody really talk about, you know what I mean, with all due respect to everybody. So what, being that there's not any more R&B groups really, were you guys maybe a little hesitant to be in a group as opposed to being solo artists?
To be honest, we're a collective. So it's just like we were all individual artists. They decided to bring us together for a project. So that's how this really started. I think that, you know, we can be viewed as a group. I think that's what everybody's looking at us anyways. But that wasn't like the intention when we first started. It was just for us to come together as 4 artists and do a project together. You know what I mean? Our R&B collective. That's what it is.
And so with that, so I'm assuming that means like along with collective projects, you guys are each gonna still be dropping individual projects and stuff?
Yeah. So even on this project, we're all supposed to be putting a solo record on the project that we're doing together, and then we're gonna have the records that we also do together on it. So you know, that's gonna it for us. We were all individual artists, but we know we stronger together. You know what I mean, for the push. So,
and to be honest, we all just have so much incredible talent, you know, that we just felt like together it would really just skyrocket, just take off. And we just wanted to bring all of that individual, like what Raymore's got, what I've got, what Dru's got, what Torrion's got, and bring it in this melting pot. Because like all of us have said, you know, it's the industry, the music industry is just missing a lot. Music in general is missing so much, you know. So as far as the group thing goes, you know, we are ahead of the wave. We are the first ones, you know, that started this. So
back up.
We are setting forth a new groundwork, you know, putting down new groundwork for all of the future generations to come, and to let everybody know you can make music about whatever you want to make it about. You know, you don't have to follow the trends of sex sales, you know. Not singling anybody out, but I'm just
No, I hear you.
letting everybody know what we stand for. That's what we stand for.
I like
we
that.
setting groundwork.
I like
Individually great, collectively perfect.
that. I like that.
So, yeah.
I like that. And so let's get into a little bit, I guess, like you guys' like your creative sessions when you guys are making music. What's the vibe like? Is, you know, because I you know, like I spoke about making music before. I used to do music in high school, and I know, but I was rapping though. And I know
you make good beats, man. Like,
you know what?
fire
you know what?
with it.
It's funny you say that, bro, because I play the drums and I play the piano.
Of course, I knew it.
And when I was rapping, like when other people be doing verses, I would throw the headphones on and be making beats, and people be like, bro, I think you should maybe focus on that. Like I know you can rap, no disrespect, but I think you maybe should make beats, bro. So it's funny that you say that.
That's crazy.
When you guys are like, so what I was gonna say was like, I know when rappers are creating together, it's more, it's like a friendly competition type of thing. Do you guys have that when you're in the studio? You just killed that, but I'm gonna go top that, or is it more just like
I honestly don't think, because that's another problem, you know, everybody's focused on ego instead of focusing on, let's make this song sound really good all together. Let's put whatever we good at into that record and bring it to life. And that's literally, like I said, like we bringing that back. We bringing the new stuff forward, you know. So we're not.
I don't think we really.
I think it's more
like
motivation.
That. Yeah,
it's
like,
more motivation between us. Like Six will come in with some energy on the record, or come in with some melodies or something. And now it just, you know what I mean? It ain't no, oh, I can go do that better. It just helps the vibe, the situation.
We're not doing no
Ray will go in there
and
hit some crazy, you know, runs, and then boom, that'll pump me like, okay, boom, now I get it. I get sense of direction and where to go.
That was the perfect word.
Yeah.
Motivating each other.
Yeah,
I think it's more like, damn, he did that. Okay, let me do that too. Like, let me get to that level, as opposed to like, let me do it better. You know what I mean? So I think it's just motivation.
Cause we even know when to step out the way. Like, hey, well, shit, Ray sound better right there. Hey, Ray, go hit the Mad Libs like Torrion. You sound bass 6. You did that like that. Okay, go ahead, do the whole record. Like, you know, so it ain't really no competition around here, man. You know, when you know what you could do.
Love.
Yeah, when you know what you could do, people that compete are insecure. You know what I mean? When you know what you could do, you don't gotta worry about it.
We all kings. You know?
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. I like that. All you guys have, I mean, even just by the way you dress today, all you guys have very different styles. Like I said, I saw you and you more of like I've only seen the two of you perform. I've seen like you guys' performances like on your Instagram and online and stuff like that, but like in person, I've only seen you two. And I know both of you guys' styles is very different. Like you like a rock star, like lots of energy, like a lot of it. And I know like yours is very lively as well, but it's a different vibe. So I guess kind of talk about how each of you individually like kind of crafted your style as far as like creating and just like your style as a whole.
I think for my style, it's more like what my personality is, like kind of laid back, cool. But I can be energetic too. So it just depends on the moment and where, you know what I mean, where we at. Like if we in the club, I'm probably just gonna be turned up where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? And if we doing like something together, it's like we all just going off the vibe and energy of all of us. So I think that for me, I kind of take on my normal day-to-day personality on the stage. Yeah.
Your shows are dope, bro. You did your thing at that Kings game. That was dope.
Appreciate it, bro.
Absolutely,
Appreciate it.
absolutely. What about
Well,
you?
me, it's more like I just like, I don't know, man. I just depend on the moment. You know what I mean? Like, we going to the club, I'm gonna look sharp. You know what I mean? Leather jackets. You know, I like the Usher type of look. I'm one of them type of guys. Glasses. You know, but then if it's a day like this, we in the studio. You know, I kind of like the Chucks Cortez type of look. You know, with the cut shorts or something. Like, my style is kind of different, man. You know, you can't really put it in a box. You know, so it's like I like to wear what I like to wear. You know what I mean? I could be simple. One day I might wear all black, you know, something real simple. It just depends.
I feel you. What about you, bro?
Me, I'm simple, man. I'm a simple guy, bro. I don't like to do too much, bro. I've always said, even if I had $1 million, bro, I'm still going with the all black. Like, I'm chilling.
Feel it.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I fuck with Drake, because that man is so simple with his shit, but he one of the hottest artists right now. And when you talk about artists, you gotta have this look, I don't want to hear none of that. Look at Drake, one of the goats. Simple.
I feel it.
And that's just me, man. I'm just simple with it. Man, don't get me wrong, though. I might feel one of them nights on the weekend, Saturday, I might want to look iced out. I might look, flyer than usual, but I'm simple, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling.
Hey, let's talk. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me tell you how I put that shit on, man.
Like that. I mean to do like that. Go ahead.
To be honest, man, I feel like my whole fashion sense, it's all just based off of freedom. to be honest, I just love my freedom, you know? I love the freedom to do whatever I want when I want, and which I guess entails that rock star vibe, you know what I'm saying? But honestly, I fluctuate from different things because I'm always trying to elevate, you know? No pun intended, but I'm always trying to elevate, always changing, you know? Because evolution is important, you know? And that's what, it goes with that kid mindset too, you know? Just, you gotta keep doing something different, keep moving forward, keep going, you know. But freedom is so important to me. So when I wear my clothes, like I got this I don't even, come on man, who's doing this? Like, stop it. I just play, but yeah man, I gotta be free. So I gotta be able to wear what I want. I'll wear some spiked boots to the pool, you feel me? If I want to, you know, I might do it like that. Still gangster though.
I hear it. You said don't get it twisted. Let's talk musical influences. I mean, obviously you guys are R&B group, so let's I guess talk about some of the music you grew up on, some of the music that influences, if there's any music that influences the music that you guys make.
Man, Sam Cooke, Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, the Mahalia Jacksons. I listen to gospel music, The Walls, B.J. Morton. You know, I like real vocalists, man. You know, so I'm into real soulful music, but Usher was one big influence, you know, on me. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say like Donnell Jones. I'm gonna go with like Jay-Z. Like those are the type of people that influence me, because it's like the style that I have, it could be like a mix, you know what I mean? I could rap on a song, I could do R&B, like all that. So it's both sides. I don't really have like anybody that super influenced me, but it would be those two type of guys. So, yeah.
Okay. What about you?
Man, to be honest, I'm influenced by everybody's music, you know? Everybody's influenced by everybody's music, because that's what music is, you know? But I just hear certain sounds in different people's music that I love. Like, I'll get attracted to a sound, you know, a single frequency and what's that? I'm like, oh, I like that. Maybe I need to implement something that's, you know what I'm saying? Something that's matching that vibe into my music some way, somehow. But I get inspired by everything. Like, I'll get inspired if I'm looking at the sky. You know, I might make a song about, oh, those clouds of fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, something like that. It goes down like that, you know? And it's just freedom too. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, man, I'm like him, man. Like, I grew up on everything, bro. My reggaeton, my mom listened to a lot of ballads. My dad listened to a lot of soulful music, and you know, me being from here, being around the thugs and stuff like that. Uncle who's a gangster, you know what I'm saying? Like, just gangster music, rap, whatever. I find it all good, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure there's music that I probably don't like in certain genres, but hey, like, I don't listen to country. My aunt loves country. When I go down to Texas, that's all she bumps. I done been to the country club with her, and I'm sitting there vibing with them, just catching the vibe. And some of these songs that I hear and I listen, I'm like, it's a good song. You know what I mean? So I just appreciate music overall, because in every genre, bro, you have great music. You know what I mean? You just gotta find it. It's there. So for me, it's a little bit of everything, bro. Like, when I make my music, I always showcase that. I have yet to put out a project, but I like to make R&B. I'm here with the guys, you know what I'm saying? I love to make reggaeton. I love to make dancehall. I like to make soulful music too, man. Music that you feel something. I like to make music that just makes you want to dance. You know what I mean? So for me, some of the people, to answer your question, it was like Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson, Usher, Chris Brown when he first came out. That was really who inspired me. And I can name a lot of Spanish artists too, but you know, I won't do that because it's just probably you guys wouldn't know who they are. But yeah, man, there's just a lot of people. You know what I'm saying?
Bro. A lot of the conversation around not just the music industry, but just everything in general is all like about, and it's great. It's a great thing. It's more so about like ownership and being independent and doing things on your own. So like individually or as a collective, are you guys like looking to stay independent? Are you looking like for a label deal or like any type of a situation like that?
I'd rather stay independent, because nowadays the game we in, you don't really need no deal. You know, you stay independent, you got a good team around you. All you gotta do is make the money and put it in the right places, man. And that's it. You know, you brand yourself. And you just about being smart. You got to know the game. Back in the day, nobody knew the game. Now everybody know the game. So the independent route for me, you know, you get locked in the deal for $200,000, and you got to do 6 projects, and it's like, come on, it's all bad. 2-3 years, you know. So
yeah, I'm gonna have to go with independent too, and I'm gonna go with what he was saying about like the whole freedom thing of being able to like create and not being them putting a standard on you or telling you what songs or you know what I mean, things like that. I think having freedom in the music that you make and just being independent, bringing the money, all money in, I think that's important in today, and just being an individual and not being under anybody or having anybody control what you got going on.
To be honest, I'm a open-minded person when it comes to furthering myself, as long as it's in the right guidelines, of course. But I know who I am. I know what I want. I know what I bring to the table. So if you come to my desk with anything, it has to be correct. You know, otherwise, why would I give up my freedom? You know, so, and I won't give up my freedom. So it has to be, I need creative control, 100%. You know, and it's got to be some type of deal where I'm not getting, I need the best, you know? I literally need the best, because I'm going to give you that back. I'm going to make sure the money is there for everybody, you know? We getting frugal, bountiful harvest. So,
respect.
But
that sounds like creative control right there.
Yeah, I need creative control. I got to have
partnership.
Hey, you said it. No, you said it.
Partnership.
But, yeah, right numbers. You know.
I feel it. I'm guessing that's
what I'm here for.
You on too, right?
Yeah, that's the same way I'm on. So for me, it's like I'm open to negotiation. At the end of the day, I understand we're in the business of leverage, man. So independent is cool when you first start off, but in order to further your career to where, like, you know, I'm not doing this to be your average cat, bro. I want to be great. I know I'm great, and it's like when I play football, I wasn't trying to do that to be, can I play next? Now I was trying to be that guy. You feel me? But now I'm doing music. I'm trying to be great. Anything I do, I want to be great. So with that being said, sometimes you do come across an offer. I might come across an offer. You know, the negotiation, the terms are there. As far as, you know, me being able to have creative control and be who I am, who I know I am, then cool. Let's rock with it. You know, at the end of the day, somebody that I've learned a lot from just by listening and watching the interviews is Russ, bro. And even a guy like that did it independent, but look at him now. It took him a step higher. You know what I mean? Now with the people he's working with, the label he's with. So I just feel like, you know, do what's best for you. But me personally, I'm open to negotiation at the end of the day. You can only do so much independent, bro. This is the industry we're talking about. You know what I mean? And for me, I'm just going with the flow, with whatever I feel is best at the moment. You know? But yeah, I'm open for it.
So what can we what's kind of the short term, like, future plans and goals for each of you individually and for the collective? Like, in the next few years, like, where do you see the collective and your individual careers going?
As far as the collective goes, you know, we're striving to get this album out to everyone at home, and bless these stereos, you know, because it's time for that, for one. And you know, we're moving forward, man. We progressing. That's why we're here right now, you know, doing interviews, doing shows, because we all, you know, live in different places, but we come together when it's time to get business handled, you know. And also, we all still working on our individual selves, you know. We are still individual artists as well. Forever and Ever album is on the way. You know, I got merch out right now. The Bastion merch, please hit me up on Instagram, you know what I'm saying, or hit my manager up, Sophia Son. But we got a lot of stuff going, man. The album is about to be crazy, you know. Yeah. Again, the Forever and Ever album is on the way. Believe it.
You got a date for that yet?
Coming soon, man. Very, very soon.
Got you.
We're gonna. Yeah. I'll be back to talk about it.
Yeah, for sure.
As far as like short-term goals, bro, for the group, I would say we got an album on the way. What is it? June, July? 619. We're dropping it. June 19th.
We don't know yet.
We don't know yet.
Yeah.
But be on the lookout, man.
Be on the lookout.
We want to make. Look. The summer's here. You know, we've been closed down for a minute now. You know what I'm saying? I think everything's about to open up, so you definitely want to hit him in the face with something.
She's on the way.
Yeah.
She's heavy.
So that's definitely a short.
Look out for that talk.
That's why we in here, bro.
Talk.
We've been in here heavy. Next week we're about to do it again. Just trying to knock out these records.
Music videos on the way too.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what's
we
up.
got
On the
that
way,
talk
already
taking
done.
by storm.
Pretty
On the
much
way.
done, man. They ready.
That talk, man. They gotta look out for that talk.
Talk.
Look out for that talk.
What's
man.
that? What's that?
It's what we got.
We
coming,
read,
man.
we
Okay.
remade.
Remade Talk to Me, the
Talk to
Jealousy
Me.
record.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
If they ain't heard it, if y'all ain't heard it, make sure to go listen to that right now.
Not yet.
Not yet. Now go listen to that Freak Show. That's what's out.
Free show out now. We got we going up on YouTube, man.
Yeah.
Please, if y'all haven't heard it yet, go check out
Yeah.
the Freak Show on Spotify. And if you want to see the video, make sure you go on YouTube. Check that out. You can go into Perfect LLC on Instagram bio. Click that link.
Yeah.
And it'll take you right to it.
I would say my short-term goals for the group is, getting this album done and just making sure, we get the push and we make an impact, the right way. And then as far as like myself, it's just finishing my project, finishing the songs, getting the videos done, because sometimes it can be a distraction, with this going on and that going on and with outside life. So just get my album and my music done, my videos done, so I can start dropping content.
That's the name of the game right now.
Yeah.
Content is king right now.
Yeah.
I guess before we get out of here, once you guys just let everybody know where they can find you. You already said the group's Instagram and all of that, but I guess
At Perfect
there you
LLC
go.
on
Sure.
Instagram, and follow us on TikTok at Perfect LLC. You can follow me personally at keiko.66 on Instagram. Follow my manager at Sophia Son if you want to get in contact with me.
Yeah. Make sure to go like and subscribe on YouTube at Perfect LLC. Also, y'all can follow me on Raymore Music. That's RAYMOR Music. That's on my social media. You can follow me there.
Y'all can follow me, Dru Jefe, everything, music, social media, and that's DRUJEFE.
Y'all can follow me on the Perfect page. Perfect LLC. Everything perfect.
And follow him at
Straight
Torrion No IG.
Straight up.
Like I said at the top, man, I've been tapped into you guys for a minute. And I've been really excited about this interview. I actually set it up a while ago, and I think I had something come up and wasn't able to do it. So I'm real happy that we got it done this time. And I've been really looking forward to this interview for a minute.
We're glad you made it,
I
bro.
appreciate y'all.
I remember what happened. It's like, nah, I ain't gonna tell nobody.
Now what happened?
Nah, I think something about like, was that you with the whole COVID thing or whatever?
That is what it was. Yeah.
I remember that.
Somebody got COVID or something?
We got it from. I got it
think
from
his
him.
girl
I ain't have
didn't
nothing.
want
That's what it
nobody,
was.
didn't
I'm
want him
good.
out while
That's
it
what
was
it
going
was.
on.
Matter of fact, I'm
Baby.
gone.
I got a
Yeah, man. See, I know. I remember. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it, bro. Like it's been another episode of Link Up with Michael Flix. I appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Till next time.
Everything perfect.